Number 6, see abundance. Genesis 15, verse 5. Then God brought him outside and said, look now toward heaven. Count the stars if you can number them. He said, that's how your descendants will be. Abraham needed to come out of his tent into God's tent. If God said to him and inside his tent, lift up your eyes, all he would see is his ceiling. But when God said, come outside, come out of your circumstances, come out of your world, just stand in my world for a moment. Look up at my ceiling. There was no ceiling. Unending, unlimited, never-ending possibilities. Abundance. Scientists tell us there are more stars in the universe than there are grains of sand on all of our beaches in the world. Never-ending abundance. See God. See His unlimited possibilities for your life. Lift up your eyes, Abraham. Don't be looking down. Lift them up and see the heavens. Lift them up and see the harvest fields. Lift them up and see bigger. Lift them up and see a new perspective. Every one of us in this building today need to go out of here and lift up our eyes and see further and see positive and see bigger and see abundance in Jesus' name. Number 8, this is our last one, see unashamed. Chapter 3, verse 1. Lord, how they have increased who trouble me. Many are those who rise up against me. Many are they who say of me, there is no help for him in God. Selah. But you, O Lord, are a shield for me, my glory, and the one who lifts up my head. Up until now, we've read scriptures that tell us to lift up our eyes. But let me tell you this. God will do things in your life that will lift your head up from shame to where you feel upright in God. One of the worst things you can feel in life is shame. And a person who is ashamed puts their eyes down. They look down. They feel discouraged. They feel like there's no hope. They feel like life is over. And to look down is to feel ashamed and embarrassed. But God, He gives you righteousness. He imputes justification to you. He is for you, and He lifts up your head. He is your glory, your shield, and the lifter of your head. Listen to this in the New Testament. Paul says in Romans 8, verse 30, moreover, whom He predestined, these He also called. Whom He called, these CHC, He also justified. And whom CHC He justified, these CHC He also glorified. What shall we say to these things? If God is for CHC, who then can be against us? He who did not spare His own Son, but delivered Him up for us all, how shall He not with Him also freely give us all things? Who shall bring a charge against God's elect? It is God who justifies. Who is he who condemns? It is Christ who died and furthermore is risen, who is even at the right hand of God, who also makes intercession for us. God is for us. Who can be against us? He is justifying you. He is glorifying you. He is going to lift your head and help you walk tall and walk without shame, walk without embarrassment in Jesus' mighty name.